Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the show where I interview very successful people about new things which are very, very exciting and you should pay attention to. Now, before I introduce our guest, Ashley Perry, he's right here. You can wave and say hi.
Hey, guys.
But I wanted to talk about the subject of today. So we're going to be talking about something very interesting that I find very interesting, and that's NFTs and crypto. Now, here's the thing. I'm a little bit invested in crypto. It's very interesting to me. I see it in the very long term. But the thing that's interesting to me about this whole market is that it's both, right now at least, it's both long term and short term. So people can actually make money quickly and not just hold for a long time and multiply their investment. You can actually flip stuff and stuff like that. But that's not what I'm doing. And I really want to know how to do it. So with me here is a guest, Ashley Perry, who's going to show us exactly how to turn, I think, even no investment or very small investment into money straight away or quickly using this crypto world without really understanding anything about it. So to me, that's very interesting. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this. So Ashley, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, mate. I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy you're here. So tell us about this world a little bit. What are NFTs? How does it work with crypto?
So yeah, that's a common misconception. A lot of people, when they hear about NFTs, they think it's a cryptocurrency, right? And it actually isn't. I mean, they do share one particular similarity, but let me start first by saying what an NFT is. It stands for non-fungible token, right? And it's basically when you buy an NFT, you are buying complete ownership over that, okay? And that ownership is recorded on the internet. And it can't be faked, it can't be copied, it is a full original. And an NFT can be absolutely anything. Like you said at the beginning of this, lots of people have heard about NFTs. NFTs can be a piece of art, it can be a music album, it can be literally anything that you can purchase and own the original. Like a good example that I always use is, I can't remember how recently it was or how long ago it was, but the creator of Twitter, I think his name is Jack Dempsey. Maybe you can correct me on that one. Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. He listed an NFT of his first ever tweet that he put onto Twitter, and someone paid $2.9 million for that, okay? Because they own the original rights to that tweet. And they were willing to pay for that. So yeah, people just buy all sorts of different things because they want the original of it. It's very similar to like when you go to the museum or the art gallery, right? You see a Monet or you see a Picasso on the wall. People pay big money for this because they want the original that was actually created by the artist. So they pay big money for it, for the ownership, basically.
So the NFTs have to be digital, right?
Yes.
And what gives them their value?
There's always intrinsic value because they're original. They can't be copied. There's only one of one when you buy one of those NFTs. But also it also comes with a buzz around it. This is a big thing about NFTs, especially now because there's so much coverage in the worldwide media. If there's a certain buzz about it, like for example, Gary V, have you heard of him?
Yeah.
I'm sure you have, right? Okay, yeah. He, when he tweets something about a particular collection of NFTs, people go crazy for it. They go and they want to buy all of these pieces, and that particular collection gets boosted in value, and people jump on it. So, like you mentioned at the beginning of this chat that we're having, it's a great opportunity for people to flip because you can like spend a very small amount of money. And then maybe Gary tweets about it, and then it's worth a lot of money, and then you can do basic arbitrage.
So now is a really good time to get into this with all the hype and stuff. Perfect.
Massively.
Okay. So it's really time is of the essence, I guess. So and inside your system, is it kind of like, are you going to teach them how to do it? Is there software? I would like to know kind of how we bring them from point A to point B.
Yeah. So basically the product that we've got is called Latitude, right? And it is been made by a 12-year-old kid. Okay.
What does it mean?
So he's done all of the training inside of this product. Okay. He's filmed all the videos. He's teaching people what he does with NFTs to make crazy amounts of money
Mhm.
from it. Okay.
Mhm.
So when we found out about the results this kid was having, we were like, wow, we need to get this out to the masses. We need to get this out to the public. So yeah, he's basically detailing everything that he does from start to finish to make the sort of money that he does, from very simply creating accounts across different websites that you need to get started with buying and selling, or even creating your own NFTs, to we have a couple of pieces of software inside of the members area as well to help us both create our own NFTs, but also get traffic to our NFTs, because we need eyeballs on there so that we can find potential buyers, right?
Yeah. So it's all about creating your NFTs, right? Is there? I thought I'm not understanding NFTs, but I thought maybe there's an option to like use someone else's NFT or something like that. Or how does it work? Is it possible?
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, the first option you have, maybe not necessarily the easiest, but is creating your own collection. So one thing that William is the name of the 12-year-old kid in the training, he talks about there's a particular collection that someone drew with their left hand. And they put that as a collection online, and they're making great money from that because people see that it's different, it's interesting, it's still original, and they can make money when they do that. So we basically give people software that they can create their own collections. So you don't necessarily need to be an artist or anything like that, so don't worry. And then they can go on and sell their collection online, or we can use other people's NFTs, like you said, find ones that have buzz around them. William will help people to find those. And then we buy low, we sell high, we do simple arbitrage, and we sell for a profit.
And you basically give them everything they need to be able to do it to the customers. It's pretty interesting. That's pretty cool. And looking at the sales page, obviously we have some, money claims and some just like how much money the 12-year-old is making. So first off, it's really cool that a 12-year-old is making money with this. Although to their credit, they're much smarter than us, right? These days.
Yeah, right.
And some serious numbers. I mean, these are some impressive numbers. 5 figures, 4 figures doing this NFTs with 12-year-old. It's so simple. Is there like I'm looking for a catch, but not exactly. So it looks so simple. Is there what's the catch? Is there a catch? Is there an investment? Or if there is, how much pretty much can people expect? For example, is there an investment?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so there's like two options with this. Yes, you can, because obviously I mentioned about buying low and selling higher, right?
Yeah.
So the very nature of buying means that you have to stump up some cash, right? So if you go down that route, then yeah, it's going to cost you a little bit of money. But there is another option when it comes to NFTs that will literally cost you either zero or about 10 or 20 bucks. And that's called minting. So when new collections get released online, you can go to a particular website from that collection, and they will let you know that, hey, we're about to start basically dishing out these pieces to people on this particular day at this particular time. Now, if you're in the know and you've got access to Latitude, of course, then you will find out exactly when those times and dates are. You can go there, click on mint, and like I said, you maybe pay $0 or $10 to $20, and you get essentially a free piece from those people, because basically you were there right at the beginning, right? And minting, so it's like brand new. They've just designed it and they've just given it brand new out of the packaging, essentially. You get that, and then you can go and put it onto another platform that we detail inside the training, and then instantly sell for a profit. In fact, 15 minutes ago, one of the collections that I'm minting just went live. And this particular collection gave me the option to mint before it went live. So I basically did all of my process. As soon as 5 a.m. EST rolls around, it instantly goes into my wallet. This is basically where you keep the NFTs. And so I now own it instantly because I got there first and did that process. So as soon as I finish this conversation with you, I'm going straight back on that platform, putting my piece on there for an instant profit, and then I'm going to dinner with my profit in my pocket.
Awesome.
Simple as that.
Practicing what you're preaching. Love
Yes.
it. Good. That's really good. I mean, this looks really interesting. I imagine, can you, because I really want to see, can you show me the dashboard? Is it something possible? Maybe the software, something like that. without ruining the method, you know?
Yeah, I can definitely do that. By the way, I'm seeing that there's lots of sun coming straight on my face from the pool outside. That's kind of perfect timing with the sunset. Love it. But yeah, like, do you want to give me screen access?
Yeah, you
share
should be able to share
screen?
the screen. There's a
Yeah.
green button below.
Okay. It's saying desktop 1, but it's giving me a warning sign. But let's see what happens.
Zoom.
Oh, I have to open system preferences apparently.
It's okay. Take your time.
Sorry, mate. Let's give this a go. There we go. Oh, so Zoom will not be able to record the contents of your screen until it is quit. So I have to quit and reopen apparently.
Okay, cool. All right,
Cool.
show us inside.
Okay, I need to move this little thing around and X out of these.
Mhm.
So this is
Okay, yeah.
the members area, okay?
Mhm.
So for this part, we've got just essentially a collection of videos. So it's easily consumable by anyone that grabs this and gets access to the members area. Got a full overview of what the actual method is and why, essentially what we've talked about today, what NFTs are, what the blockchain is, cryptocurrency, things like that. But then literally from this point onwards, we get a welcome from William. So there he is there, the 12-year-old kid that I was talking about. And I love the way that he details stuff. He's got so much energy, so much enthusiasm, because he's paying for his own schooling from doing NFTs. Amazing. Like I was literally talking to his dad today, and his dad was like, "Yeah, my son is doing these NFTs. He's paying for his own schooling. I'm winning at life because I don't have to pay for his schooling anymore. He's doing it himself." It's amazing. Classic.
Amazing.
Yeah. So yeah, he goes through different accounts that you need to set up on different websites. Yeah, and how to create your own collection, all sorts of different things. We've got traffic sources, like I mentioned previously, about how to get eyeballs. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So that's basically, I can see this, the members area, obviously, with all the training. So I see a lot of, like, you guys know what you're talking about. I like it. To me, I know some people will see that he's a 12-year-old teaching this as a bad thing. I actually received an email. I had an interview a week ago or 2 weeks ago with Design Beast, you know, the product that launched. And the person I interviewed was 17, a 17-year-old kid, very nice, very professional, showed me everything, amazing interview. And then someone messages me about this interview and says, like, couldn't you bring someone more professional like this kid, you know, in his mom, you know, in his cheap hotel? Something disgusting. Like, how are you not inspired by a 17-year-old coming on this, not an English speaker, not a native English speaker, coming, showing, you know, going through all this professional, and instead of being inspired, you find things to pick on. It's beyond me.
You know, the funny thing is that you brought that up, because I literally got a message today from someone that has looked through this training, and they said, you know, oh, this is a 12-year-old kid running this training. No one's going to really take him seriously, regardless of the quality of what he's actually training here, or if he's getting results, they're not going to take him seriously. And I just find that so weird to understand, because, you know, I mean, he's native English, so it's not exactly on the level of that person that you interviewed before, and he's getting real results from it. He's spoon feeding the people exactly what they need to do, step by step. All you need to do is go out and replicate it. Who cares if he's 12? Who cares what age he is? Who cares where his background is and what he sounds like? If it works, right?
I agree. And he's professional. He looks professional, everything here. And you guys helped him create the members area and everything. This is good stuff. I don't know why people would not see the value in it.
Yeah, I mean, and the fact is that he's literally, like, on the sales page, we talk about 15 minutes a day. Now, maybe a lot of people that will be watching this video have seen many sales pages in their time, right? And they see 15 minutes a day, or they see 30 seconds or whatever. And it can kind of get tiresome at some point. But with William, it literally is the case, because his parents won't let him spend more than 15 minutes a day doing this because he's got chores to do, he's got school homework to do, he's got to go and play with his friends, stuff like this. They won't let him do more. So this is really the case with this. It's 15 minutes a day. If you put that 15 minutes in the day properly, follow what's detailed in this training, you will get results. Simple as that.
Awesome. And can we see the softwares? Are they here? Is it possible?
So basically the softwares are free. I think there we go. So look, we've got a free vector software to create items.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Inkscape, Pixel software, and create NFTs out of 3 pictures. So we're helping people make unique NFTs by combining 3 different pictures, just by using AI with this free software as well.
Perfect, man. Looks awesome. And how much is the price of this package? What we're seeing right now?
Yeah, so this exact one, which is the basic version of Latitude, that's $12.95.
That's crazy price. I mean, I knew it's going to be low. It's Word Plus and stuff like that. So, but even that for this, you have the softwares. Forget the softwares, even just the training and how much you can make. I personally love the potential in this. I'm really curious in getting started with this. I want to go over the training. I want to go over everything. It's really impressive to me, especially because a 12-year-old is able to make money with this. And I'm not saying he's not smart. He's probably smarter than me, but I have a little bit of an age difference, and I believe I can also make it work if he can make it work. So exactly. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Awesome. So that's $12.95. That's an amazing price. And is there any bonuses, anything that comes with this, any early bird, anything about the launch specific that we need to know?
So if I'm trying to remember the bonuses off the top of my head that we're giving away with the launch. If I go here to the sales page, they're all listed here, so everyone can see this after this call. So look, we're getting 5-figure case studies that we're giving away to people, done for you software that we've already talked about, the free traffic that we've already talked about actually as well. But specific softwares are down here. If I can get to it, there we go. So we're showing people how to get traffic from YouTube. So my launch partner with this, John Armstrong, he's going to be showing people how to get the traffic from YouTube. We're giving them access to Vanquish as well, the basic version of Vanquish, which is a previous product that we released to help them get automated commissions from other affiliate offers. So it's kind of like a plug-in to what we're doing with the NFTs. Okay. Then we got $0 to $100 in 24 hours, another free course that we're giving away to people. So if people have got 0 money to start with, we can show them how to make $100 in less than 24 hours. And then last but not least, we've got the Fuego Breakout, which is another previous product that we released, all about how to make $200 per day. So we're going one up from 100 to 200 with those.
And these 2 last bonuses, the $100 and 200, they're NFT or something else?
No, so these are something else. These won't be any NFT related. We wanted to include getting the traffic from YouTube because that's going to help people get more eyeballs on the NFTs,
Yeah, perfect. Awesome. So $12.95, you get all these bonuses, different ways to make money. So if NFTs is, you don't like it, you can try this, but I think you guys are going to like NFTs. And so what is the pricing? First off, I forgot about, we know the pricing, the upsells. Do we have any upsells? I imagine we have more than 3 this time.
We do. I think we've got 5 on this one. But these are super congruent. Like, I'm actually super excited about these upsells. First of all, I feel like I need some sunglasses on. This is great timing. Literally, it's right there. Yeah, it's like the sun knew. The sun was like, you're going to have a chat with Tom and I'm going to make it really difficult for you to see.
Can you can you do something about it if it bothers you?
Nope, it's going straight through a window. So I reckon in 5 minutes, it will go past the bushes and we'll be fine. But yeah, I'm a bit blinded. But yeah, okay, let's talk about the upsells. So I've got them all here. So what we actually have on the basic version, if you want, is like one thing to mention, and I'm sure you've done this on other calls that you've had and other chats you've had with other people. These upsells are completely optional. You will still get results with the basic version. You will make money from it if you implement what William is teaching you. But some of these upsells, or all of these upsells, will help you make money faster and more of it. Okay, so just to bear that in mind. Now, on the basic version, you can pick that up. And then when you get to the checkout page, you can tick a box to have access to William's private VIP group. Okay. So where you get actual support from him himself. Yeah, if you grab that, and it's at $7.95 if you want to add that to your order, basically.
I love it. I love it. I'm sure the product is awesome, but from a vendor perspective, I love it. Is that the new feature?
Yeah, you didn't know about product bumps?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, sweet. Yeah. It's a thing that Warrior Plus has fairly recently introduced, that it's allows people, when they get to the checkout page, if they want to add on something to their order real quick, they can select that check button and they're ready to rumble. Okay,
good to know. Awesome.
So yeah, and then we've got the first upgrade, which is called Latitude Pro. So here, basically, William will go into more detail about how to flip NFT. So you want to be grabbing upgrade number 1 if you're not really interested in creating your own collection, or you do, but you want to add on to another revenue stream. This is where you can make use of other people's NFTs. Like I said, buy low, sell high, arbitrage, make your profit margin, you're good to go. But there is quite a lot of stuff behind this, because obviously you need to know which ones to buy, how much to list them for, and all this. And William will go into detail around that.
Awesome. And that's 47, I can see 37 down sell. Cool. Awesome. Okay, cool. Any more? Yeah, you said 5.
Yeah, I can go through them one by one if you'd like.
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay, cool. Upgrade number 2, which is Latitude Deluxe. And so this is where we go to a deep dive, because although there is training on the basic version on how to create your collections, this is a deep dive on collections, because you can do flipping, you can do simple arbitrage, buying low, selling high. But the real kicker here, and how you create like generational wealth from the likes of NFT, is by creating your own collections. And it really is, because the key with this is that obviously when you create your own collections, you sell them first and foremost. Okay, so you've created them. The first buy you're going to make money from, because they're going to spend a certain amount of money, right? But with the platforms that William shows people to sell these NFTs on, every time that particular art that you've created gets resold, you make a percentage from it. So inside of this, we show you how to create those collections. We show you how to create a buzz around them so that they carry on getting resold down the line. And every time they're resold, you get that percentage, and you just watch your bank account, increase. It's pretty crazy with this upgrade too.
That's really cool. Really cool. That's the upsell I would go for.
Okay, so that's upgrade number 2. Upgrade number 3, which is the Elite Insiders Club. So this is where we give people access, because you got the VIP group access there, but this one's like an elite access to a platform called Discord. Not sure if you've heard of that, Tom.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard of it before I got into this world. But I think, how would you liking it? What's Discord similar to? Like, how would you describe what Discord is?
It's I guess it's a kind of a group messaging platform, group communication.
Yeah, like a social network, right? Really?
Well, kind of. Yeah.
It's like, if anyone's that's watching this has had, like, working in the office, and you've got things like Slack and stuff. Maybe you've heard of Slack, Tom.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's really simple. You just download it, install it on your laptop.
Yeah, I know. It's a simple app. Yeah. And it's very safe and protected as well. So that's good stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And basically you get access to our private one. Now, this one, for me, I would grab this more than anything else, this particular upgrade, because I've actually had access to this group before we started creating this product.
Yeah.
And the insights and the info that you get is absolutely priceless. It really is priceless.
Okay, because you're it's a Discord group of insiders.
Exactly. Yes. Right.
Perfect. Awesome.
Thank you for making that more clear. I appreciate that. And so, like, the people inside of here, they're making, like, because I've been a part of it for like a month or so now. There's this 22-year-old kid. So I know there's a bit of a theme here, but there's a 22-year-old kid. He just surpassed making $1 million from NFTs in the last 4 months, from 0 to 1 million.
Impressive. And he probably shares a lot of good information.
Every single day, if not every single hour.
Wow.
Like, my phone's going beep, look crazy with this group. It's like, buy this, sell it at this price. You'll make a profit in 10 minutes, blah, blah, blah. This is a gold mine to have access to this group.
Very nice.
They
Very
share
nice.
all of their secrets. Okay, so that's upgrade 3. And upgrade number 4, which is unlimited traffic. We've seen this before. We put this in here because it does make sense with NFTs, because if we allow people to put their Facebook and Google pixels on our sales pages, which gets tens of thousands of buyers or tens of thousands of potential buyers onto our sales pages, people can build up their same audience there. They already know that this traffic is interested in making money online, is interested in NFTs in general. So they can build up that audience and send that to the NFTs that they've created or that they want to sell.
Really cool. Really cool. So that's like done for you traffic, and a lot of it of potential potential buyers. Really good. And you can promote any, well, depending on the pixel and stuff, but you can promote other stuff as well, right? Like affiliate offers.
Yeah. Perfect. It doesn't necessarily, I mean, we put this together because it's an obvious add-on for NFTs, because we want eyeballs on our collections and our pieces, right? But you're right. You can direct this to wherever you want. You know, if you're promoting another Warrior Plus JV Zoo ClickBank offer, you can still use that same audience to direct them to wherever you want.
Nice. I like this one.
Cool. And upgrade number 5 even, where am I? Definitely 5, is we've gone for ultra resellers license. So you're going to get, for people that don't know what a reseller's license is, basically we're going to give you 100% commissions across the entire Latitude funnel. So essentially you get Latitude as your own product. Then you can go out and promote it. And then whenever someone buys the basic version or any of the upgrades, you keep 100% of the revenue. 0 goes to me and Jono and William. Okay. So we know that this is, sorry, go on.
Yes. So technically you can go ahead and you have access to the upsell. So you can, through your pixels on OTO4, you can sell the upsells to them and keep 100% of the profits.
Bingo, bango, bingo.
Really cool.
That's a business in the box right there.
Definitely. Love it.
So yeah, like it's a perfect opportunity, because we know that Latitude is going to be a very popular product because it's a hot topic right now. It actually works. It's getting results. And if a 12-year-old kid can do it, then anyone can. So if you go out and promote Latitude yourself, you'd have a great potential to make some decent money for yourself, right? But also, we've added Gemini, JavaScript Commission Bot, and TweetX to this bundle. So not only Latitude.
So 4 funnels.
Yes.
That's awesome. I can see a lot of potential with this and OTO4, and I liked OTO2. So I think it's a good funnel. I also like the price of the reseller, ultra resellers license, 67. Usually they sell at 200. 147.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's a good pricing. You have a really good funnel. I like it. I was a little bit worried because it's 5, and sometimes people like, it's too many upsells. But you did say they're optional, which is good. You guys don't do that that trick of like, hey, promising results on the front end, but if you want to really get the results of the front end, you need to get the OTO1. So that's not here, and it's a good funnel.
I mean, I did say that, you know, if you want to make more money and quicker, the upsells would be good for you. But
definitely. But it's not required for the promises on the front end. No. You know, so that's good. That's really good. Trust me, more than enough people do that. So that's really cool. Awesome. And I mean, the pricing, let me just open the screen, but the pricing, I like the pricing. I like the upsells. I was surprised on the upsells. And the reason I'm speaking like that I'm surprised is because the audience watching this doesn't really, I cannot hear them what they like, and 2, they actually want to know what I like. So I just say what I like and what I don't like. But everything so far I liked. The pricing on the front end, the actual offer, the NFTs. I'm super curious about this, and I'm super excited about 12-year-old teaching this. You have a good product in your hands. I hope it's going to be very, very successful. Hope it's going to be a big launch.
I mean, it's pretty bonkers that a 12-year-old is making money from this, right? It's just, I mean, that should just say everything to people, right? If he can do it in between playing with his toys and stuff, I mean, it's mad. But yeah, we put that funnel together because, you know, Some people won't want to create their own collection and they will want to flip other people's stuff. That will be easier. We're not trying to make outrageous claims here or anything. And if you want access to that group, I'd highly recommend it, because those guys in there, what's the word? They're not selfish with their success. That group very much wants everyone to have success inside of there. They want to grow together. And everyone, inside of that group, they shout about other people's successes. When someone makes a crazy amount of money, like, for example, I'll give you, if we've got time, of course. But,
yeah, we do.
Okay, cool. So literally, I think it was yesterday, I was in that group, and I was monitoring it and seeing what people were chatting about. And basically, you remember I talked about minting earlier in our chat?
Yeah.
This guy was like, he shared this URL and he was like, go to this URL, mint this NFT, which is either free or next to free. And basically, when you mint, if there's a collection of NFTs, like there could be 666 NFTs if it's devil orientated or whatever, or you can have like 10,000 NFTs in a collection. And if you're there at the beginning at the minting, you pay your minting price or you pay nothing, and you get sent a random NFT from that collection. Now, with some of these NFTs, they have different rarity values. So we won't go into too much detail around that. William will detail that in the course. But this guy, he minted for next to nothing. He got the rarest NFT from the collection, right? That was, I think, about midday. By 4 o'clock, he'd got a $250,000 offer that he accepted on that NFT. So in 4 hours, he'd made that much, and he was off for the rest of the day. But that's like, don't get me wrong, that's not going to happen with everybody. He got lucky. Yeah. He definitely got lucky, because it's at random. It's built by an algorithm. It's the blockchain. Nobody can control that. But the fact that he paid next to nothing, would you rather not be in that mix to have that chance, right? That's kind of the way I think about it.
That's crazy. I'm really impressed. And that's all shared in the group. I mean,
yes.
So that's I wanted to say that's huge value for the groups, because this is the whole crypto, and I know it's not crypto, but crypto and NFTs and this whole thing right now, especially as it's very trendy. There's a lot of people that share on social media, share what they do or what they have success with after they finished having success, which is a very logical way, because if you in a crypto NFT, someone has to lose for you to win, generally speaking. So that's okay. But in these masterminds, in these groups, in these close groups, you guys are I don't know how to say that, maybe an alliance, or maybe like you're a group, so you get all that information way before everyone else on social media gets it, and you can cash on it, and it's incredible value. Not because of the offer itself. It doesn't matter if you sold it for $10,000. If I had $15,000 to invest in this, in an upside like this, I would buy it simply because of the value of having this group of successful people and getting all that information first. So I see a lot of value in this. I see a lot of value in this.
Well, that's the thing. You've got people in that group that spend literally 25 hours a day at their laptop, monitoring different social media accounts, working out what's going to be launched, what's going to be minted, what's going to get dropped. So you don't have to, if you remember that group, because then they ping up on your mobile, this is minting now at this URL, go there now. So you don't have to do it. And that's pretty mad to me. And another reason why it's in the group's interest for us to get more people into there, because if we have more people in that group, the more power we have, we can start influencing collections. Now, this is going fairly deep into it, but collections have a floor price. William will go through this again in the training, but they have a floor price, which is essentially the cheapest price you can buy one of those NFTs from that collection. Now, if us as a group, we can start based on what we buy or how much we list certain NFTs from that collection, we can influence that floor price. Then we can start, doing things to our advantage, which gets really interesting at that point.
Cool, man. Cool. I'm speechless. I want to get started. Really. I'm really interested personally in this. A great conversation, man. I really enjoyed it, learned a lot, and definitely sparked some ideas in my mind. Thank you for coming. I guess we pretty much covered everything about the launch. At this point, we're just having a conversation.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, I mean, I think that's enough for the audience. At this point, they have everything they need. Guys, if you want to buy this, if you're interested, just if you're watching on YouTube, click the link below in the description for the bonus page. If you're on the bonus page, scroll below, you'll see all the bonuses that I have for this. I have some really good bonuses for this, but I'm really excited about this. I hope it's going to be a big launch, and I hope it's going to get a lot of people into this world. It's a good time to get into this world, make some money, even if this whole thing collapses, which I don't think, but right now you can make a lot of money, especially if you take this seriously. And you know, 15 minutes a day is great, but if you can put a lot more work, you're going to make a lot more. So Ashley, thank you so much for coming. I'm really grateful for your time. Any final words before we go off air?
Yeah, I think my final words are based on what you just briefly mentioned there about whether this is going to go away or not. I really don't think it is. NFTs are here to stay for a few reasons. Number one, because they're so closely associated with cryptocurrency, and for sure, the likes of Bitcoin and things like that are definitely not disappearing, because very simply, they're based on a technology that is far superior from other things that already exist. So they're going to get replaced by the blockchain, by cryptocurrency, and NFTs being so closely associated, if I could say that and get my teeth in properly, they're so closely associated that it's just not going to disappear. And also the fact that that originality, that uniqueness, that's a human trait to want to own something like that. And so that will be sticking around for a long time to come.
Awesome. I'm reassured. So thank you for that.
No worries.
Awesome. So that's it. Stay after the call, please, just for a few words. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching this. Ashley Perry here with us. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Tom.
We had an amazing time. Bye-bye.
See you later.